morning everyone, welcome to LifeOnboardAmyJo, and we're just off to get breakfast.
Yeah, at that Wedges place.
Wedges, yes. We left Birmingham yesterday and we are following in celebrity footsteps, if you like, because we're actually moored by Bridge 20, and that's where Colin and Sean stopped on Foxes Afloat.
Lovely peaceful mooring.
Now they spoke about these foot-long Eclairs. We're going to have to go and suss them out, aren't we? So that's where we're off to now, and for breakfast. See you soon. Well, we've just been for a little walk to the bakery, Wedges Bakery, which I can highly recommend. It's absolutely fabulous in there, and we've spent a fortune. And yes, Colin, they are a foot long too. Well, I'm happy to report the legend that is the foot-long Eclair does exist indeed. And Colin, you're absolutely right. They are gorgeous. As you can see from this photo, this is just half of one. They're incredible. If you're ever here and you go to Wedges, you've got to buy one of these. Over the next 2 days, we continue our journey past Hockley Heath Wharf and start our descent down the Lapworth locks. There are 56 locks into Stratford upon Avon, and with this trip we finish at lock 30 and continue tomorrow. Behind me is Bridge 20, and if you go up the bridge and keep going just for a few yards, you come to the Wedges Bakery. I can highly recommend it. It's a fabulous place just to go and have a look. So if you're ever down this way, stop at Bridge 20 on the Stratford on Avon Canal and have a look at Wedges. This is the bridge for the M42, and considering that we were moored barely a couple of hundred yards away from it at Bridge 20, we never heard it last night. Didn't hear a sound. Very quiet. Everyone. Bit of a disaster. Just passing a boat going the other way, and a tree nicked me out, and I can't get it back. So my old camouflage hat is now consigned to the depths, but I've got another one, so it's not the end of the world. Nice little cottages, aren't they?
No.
Tavern, that's why there's moorings. One noticeable difference we've found on this canal is there are no black posts to tell you that there are visitors moorings, yet there is a set of rings for mooring at. And we've just started our descent down the Lapworth flight, and this is the first lock of the flight, lock number 2. And it's lock number 2 and not lock number 1, because if you recall, when we turned onto the Stratford on Avon Canal, we went under that sluice gate lock, and that's actually lock number 1. So this is Lapworth top lock number 2. Oh well, we were doing well. We've just got through the top 2 locks and the heavens have just opened up. It's now pouring rain, and poor old Chris hasn't got a coat on her.
This is where we do half and half. Steve gets off the boat and does one paddle, jumps back on, and then I do the second paddle. Because they're half stiff, these paddles. Half the work. This is lock number 4 on the Lapworth flight. And then around, I'm on a little bridge, the cricket ground, and there's the next lock there. I'll need to fill that one. Right. And this is how Steve can help me shutting the gates. He gets the pole, pushes at one end and then pulls on the other end. Job done. Off to the next one.
That's the third lock we're through. Chris is just setting lock 4 for us, or 5 as it is in the flight. But these locks are turning out to be quite delightful. Look at these beautiful cottages here. Absolutely gorgeous. This would be my type of retirement investment, I think. Absolutely gorgeous.
Lovely little lock pounds they are here. Nice towpaths. Nice building. Right.
I hadn't anticipated that strong fire.
No.
I had hoped to have gone down there.
Yeah, so he's likely just to stay alongside us. Yeah. Or is he coming in here?
Oh, once I get over there, he can come out.
Right.
The problem was that the pound was barely long enough for AmyJo herself, and the Anglo-Welsh boat coming out of the lock was also the same length as AmyJo. So I chose to take the more difficult route and move over to allow them to slide straight through and into the lock we'd just exited. I then had to re-manoeuvre to get back into the lock.
Bit tight this pound. Hey ho, we can get there. The Anglo-Welsh will just slide up into our spot and hopefully we can go into the lock where he was. So there's that lock. And there's the lock we just come out of, up there. Right, the fire boat's coming out now. And Steve's having to, he's had to go that side, which unfortunately is not a lock. And now he's going to have to manoeuvre. Let's get back in.
Well, we're making good progress. We're actually getting past boats in pounds. This last boat, the hire boat, they really had the right idea. They got the boat in the little right hand side pound there. I came straight through, and the young lass on the helm, she's done an amazing job. Kudos to them. Now it's interesting how Chris's lock wheeling technique is evolving. She's sussed out that she can shut the paddle, stand on the one gate, kick the other gate open, and all that's left to do is the other gate. I know I'm overweight, mate, but my belly makes a lovely cushion, doesn't it? Eh? Even saying walkies and you're not bothered, you're just laying there, aren't you? You're so chilled. You don't even want to go walkies, do you? When we last left you, we were actually halfway down the Lapworth flight. We'd done 13 lots.
13, yeah.
We're currently moored in a beautiful pound, just below lot 14. And today we're going to be doing the rest of the Lapworth flight. Now I think...
yeah.
No, we're not going to be doing all 50.
No, no. Might do another sort of 15-ish.
Another 15-ish, but we're aiming to get to a little village called Lowsonford, that was it, yeah. So that's our trip for today, but as you can see, it's horrible, it's drizzly and it's wet. Still. Always is when we do locks, but there you go.
Well, as long as it brightens up when we stop, I suppose.
So we'll see you later. Having to keep a very close eye when coming down in this set of locks. In most single locks, AmyJo moves forward as the level goes down. But for some reason in the last lock and this lock, she keeps moving back towards the sill. Now, for the non-boaters, the last thing we want is for the rudder to get caught up on that sill there. Because what will happen is the nose will drop, the bow will fill with water and she'll sink. Now in the last lock, I was reading the book to see where we had to go and very nearly put it on the sill. So that was a lucky escape. So I'm having to keep 100% concentration on the lock today, which I should be doing anyway, so it goes without saying. And these guys must have spent a very uncomfortable night in this pound. The boat was leaning almost at 45 degrees till we let some water down into this pound, and they've levelled up a bit now. This is Kingswood Junction. Down that way is to Warwick and London, but we're going on this line, which is the Stratford line, all the way down. Loads of Sean's brothers in there. The weather's brightening up a little bit. I've managed to get rid of my heavy coat and put my lightweight jacket on. Starting to meet boats coming up the locks now. We're passing them at every lock almost. It's quite busy today. Obviously as we're getting closer to Stratford. We did just pass through Kingswood Junction. I don't know if I've got any footage of that because I've just discovered the GoPro had stopped at the last lock. So we're making good headway at the moment. We've got about 6 more locks to do and then we're stopping at Lowsonford. Chris is working well down there. She's meeting other boaters as they're coming up. So she's got someone to talk to Smudge is not very happy again this morning. He's snapping and snarling at other dogs. He doesn't like us doing locks, I don't think. This is the M40 that traverses the canal. This one's quite noisy compared to the M42 for some reason, but literally just after the bridge is the tunnel in that brightness that you can't actually see at the moment, but it's right there where Chris is. So this is officially the end of the Lapworth flight. This is bottom lock number 27. But that doesn't mean to say we're done with the locks. We've still got several locks ahead of us yet before we get to Stratford. But the M40 is certainly busy today. Up this little overflow bridge, which is goes under the towpath, but it looks like a normal bridge. It's pretty cute. Well, what a day of locks, eh?
Yeah, started at what, 14?
Yeah.
And we've finished at lock 40. So our next lock is 41, and then we've got until I think it's 52.
Something like that, yeah. So we've finished the Lapworth flight at lock 27, would you believe? But we've been steadily locking our way down, all the way down here. So we're now moored outside the Fleur de Lis pub, where we're going to go and have a meal for tonight.
Well deserved, I think, after all
Well
those
deserved.
locks.
And bless her, poor old Chris has worked really hard today. But people have been saying it's nice to see Chris getting help on the live feed. Chris would far sooner be working the lock than she would manning the boat. So she's more than happy with that. So don't worry about her working the locks on her own. She's quite capable, and I do help where I can. But she's not doing them all on her own. So that's it. We're going to call it a day, and just want to say thank you to all. We're still getting new subscribers, so thank you to you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. And if you do enjoy our vlog, of course, please give us a thumbs up. That really does help us in the analytics in YouTube, and sends us higher up the recommendation rating. So a simple thumbs up, it's all free. Just click the button, and it's helping us all the way. So we're going to say stay safe, stay well, and we look forward to seeing you next time on Life on Board AmyJo. Bye for now.